Hey, I have a second channel. Cube Comp MTDX.
Hey everybody. So, in case you ever wondered, can you get COVID-19 more than once? And the short answer is yes, you can. Yours truly, you may hear me, I'm just a little hoarse. I'm recovering from COVID-19. Just when we thought this was over with in this area, cases are down, mask requirements and stuff are lifted. I mean, you name it, you would think that everything is just about normal with a few cases here and there. Just all of a sudden, bam, I have it. So, it all started last Wednesday. Wednesday, I was feeling great. I mean, I ain't gonna say great, but I felt typical. I didn't feel like I was ill with anything. Maybe I was a little tired, but other than that, nothing unusual. But later that evening, I noticed, like when I was driving home from work, I noticed I was sniffing a little more. And I was thinking, okay, maybe my allergies are messing with me a little bit. Because that happens with me sometimes, because I do have seasonal allergies. And we are still in, of course, the spring allergy season. So I get home. And I start, and then I do stuff outside. I play basketball and stuff like that, and everything seems mostly typical still. I mean, aside from a couple of sniffles here and there, but as time progressed into the night, things started to turn downhill. I started to feel chills, and then I started to run a high fever. Well, actually, it was actually started out as more of a low to mid-grade fever, about 100 to 101, and then later that night, as a matter of fact, I could not get any sleep at all night. I pretty much pulled an all-nighter Wednesday night into Thursday. It was awful. So early that morning, Thursday morning, well, we're talking like 3 in the morning. I sit on the couch, and I noticed my heartbeat is up. My pulse is up. So I took my blood pressure. My blood pressure was like 159/90 with a pulse of a little over 100. And of course, that wasn't like I was out running a marathon. I was just sitting on the couch. And feeling my head and everything. I feel like I'm absolutely running a fever. So I stay up, and then about 6 o'clock Thursday morning, I call my mom, because of course my parents live around the corner. They bring me a COVID-19 antigen test to the front door, and they bring me their infrared medical thermometer. They bring those to the front door, and of course Mom steps off the porch, plenty of distance, and tell her what's going on. I said I have these symptoms, and so I take the COVID-19 test, and sure enough, it's positive. And I'm like, gee, great. So yeah, yours truly has caught COVID-19 for the second time in 2 years. So the last time I caught COVID-19 was in September 2020, late September, early October 2020, and it started out as a very bad sore throat and a sort of a low-grade fever. The fever only lasted for about a day. The fever was like 101 or so for like a day, if even that. Matter of fact, I noticed the fever got worse during the evening, and it broke the next morning. Dang moth. And then things kind of got better. And the crazy thing is, I was still shooting videos. Actually, I uploaded there's a video cooking with Intel on ramen noodles. Yeah, guys, that video, I was actually sick with COVID-19 when I shot that. I was looking for some soup. to ease some symptoms, and I figured I'd have a little fun and try to cook some ramen on a Pentium D820. And it ended up kind of being a total disaster. And when I went to pick the pot up, it dumped all over the motherboard, and it was just, oh man, it was funny. But so my symptoms eased up then, and then my sore throat came back, and I got really hoarse and lost my voice for like a week and a half. It was awful. But I can say for certain that this time around, the initial punch, oh my gosh, it was so much worse. So from Thursday morning, well, I should say Wednesday night is when the fever really started. But Thursday afternoon is when it really started to pick up that evening. It seems like your fever it's not like your fever intensifies during the evening and nighttime hours. So Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening, my fever really started to set in. I mean, we're talking temperatures of 103 and 104. Temperatures that were really concerning me. So I took some fever reducers and some cold medicine to bring my fever down. And this went on until Saturday. This right now it's technically early Monday morning. So Sunday morning was when my fever, the worst of the fever, finally broke, and I started to feel noticeably better. Otherwise, I won't be shooting this video. So the fever was definitely much worse this time, and I guess I could say maybe it's my immune system attacking the infection more potently this time than it did last time. I don't know. Maybe because I've previously been infected with it. So yeah, it was pretty intense, the fever, and of course I had chills, body aches. I've somewhat lost my sense of taste. I mean, I can still taste stuff, all right. It's just not 100% there. It's kind of like when you have a flu. Like a pretty bad flu, if you want to, it's nothing to compare it to. So yeah, at least now it seems that things are easing up. Today, the biggest issue I had was a sore throat, which that right now has actually eased up a bit. That's why I'm able to make this video, because otherwise it was it was much too uncomfortable to talk. I mean, of course, the only people I really spoke with over the past couple of days are my parents and my neighbor, who also called and checked in on me. And for a couple of days, especially yesterday when the sore throat really started to really get going. So yeah, Saturday evening is when the sore throat really started to intensify. It was, like I say, it was just silently begging people to get off the phone. I can't talk. It hurts to talk, and I hate to even think like that. But it's just it sucks. It really does. But at least now I'm feeling better enough where I was able to get outside and walk around, do some stuff. Of course, keep my distance from anybody else. And tell you what, guys, it's a good thing about having it's me, myself, and I here in the new home right now is I'm able to quarantine here and not have to worry about spreading this to anyone. And I suspect I may have picked up this virus at work. I mean, because in the past week, or at least the past 6 days, leading up to my symptoms, the only place I've been besides home is work. I did stop for gas once, and of course, every time I visit the gas pump, I have hand sanitizer with me that I of course wipe my hands down with really good after I use the gas pump. But I mean, maybe I come across someone who is asymptomatic, or someone who was sick and shouldn't have been on site. Could have grabbed a door handle before I did. I mean, there's no telling. It's really a mystery where it came from this time. See, the crazy thing is back in late 2020, September 2020, when I had first got infected with COVID-19, I had a suspicion of where I may have got the infection from. But this time around, it's like you have no idea. So yeah, guys, I'm telling you, while things may seem like they're back to normal, I mean, depending on where you live, I mean, in the United States, I mean, mask requirements generally have been lifted. Even when you fly on a plane, you ain't got to wear a mask anymore, to my understanding. So that's just it. While things seem like things are back to normal as far as like sort of like pre-COVID, don't be mistaken. The virus is still out there, and you still can get infected, even if you've been vaxxed, or even if you've already been infected with COVID-19 previously. You can still get it again. So just be careful. I guess is the best thing I can say is just be careful. And I must say, thank goodness this did not happen last year during the home project. I'm telling you, it's like a godsend that I didn't get infected, my parents didn't get infected, or any of the contractors or mobile home movers, any of their crew. It's a good thing they never got infected, because if that would have happened, it would have really messed things up with this home project. But yeah, guys. So just wrap this up. In case you ever wondered, if you've been infected with COVID previously, yes, you can get it again. I'm an example. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Well, everybody, that wraps it up for this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like the video. Also, don't forget to subscribe to your channel, and be sure to tick that bell so you'll get notified when new videos are posted. Also, don't forget, I have a whole lot of other interesting videos here on the channel to check out. And also, in addition, I have a second channel, CubeCompMTDX, where I have all sorts of other videos not exactly related to technology. Links to the channels are available at the end of this video. Again, I thank you for your support, and thanks for watching this video.